My name is Neelam Sandhu, and I'm the 2012 state champion. I live in the southern part of New Hampshire in a town called Bedford. I go to Lurgio Middle School. This is my middle school. I live with my mom, my dad, my two brothers, and my guinea pig, Little May. Bedford is a very quaint New England town. We have many beautiful white steeple churches, such as this one in the center of town. An hour north of Bedford is Mount Sunapee. There may not be any snow here right now, but in the winter I'd love to ski. I ski for the Mount Sunapee Alpine Ski Team. Lake Winnipesaukee is the biggest lake in New Hampshire. It's great for fishing, sailing, and water skiing in the summer. There are many beautiful waterfalls in New Hampshire, and most of them are in the White Mountains. I love hiking in New Hampshire, and my favorite trail is on Mount Monadnock. There are many different seasons in New Hampshire, and they're all very, very beautiful. In the fall, the foliage here has many different shades of color, and it's one of my favorite times to hike. I'm at the Sweet Maple Sugar House in New Hampshire. This is one of the many examples of syrup-making places in New England. New Hampshire is also known for holding the first presidential election primaries. New Hampshire is home to Mount Washington, which is known for some of the worst weather in the entire world. There are many other places to visit in New Hampshire. In the summer, I like to spend my time at the Rye and Hampton beaches. Another place to visit is the Old Man on the Mountain Memorial. The Old Man on the Mountain is a profile of a man's face carved out by a glacier in the granite rocks of Cannon Mountain in Franconia Notch. The Old Man on a Mountain is a symbol for New Hampshire and is featured on our state's quarter. The Old Man on the Mountain collapsed in 2003, but there's still a memorial there showing what it looked like many years ago. I've always wanted to go to Venice, Italy, so if I had a ticket to go anywhere, it would definitely be there. Venice is located here. I would see the gorgeous architecture and take a gondola ride through the city. I would also make sure to see the museums and eat at the many different pasta or pizza restaurants. If I were to trade places with any explorer, it would be Neil Armstrong. How cool would it be to set foot on unexplored land, not even on our planet? I've always wanted to see how beautiful it is in space, and based on the pictures I've seen, it looks really cool. One thing I learned is to never cram information into your brain, because trust me, it does not work. I always make sure to take fun breaks in between study sessions so that I can process all the information that I've learned. I use maps, atlases, and cool online games. I also watch news and travel shows to keep up with my current events. These are all fabulous ways to prepare for the bee, but my favorite is definitely the cool online games because they're really fun. One of the best geography facts that I've learned is that the people in Iceland don't need water heaters or furnaces to heat their homes. Steam and hot water is pumped directly into their homes from geysers and hot springs underground. Iceland is located here. If I were the world leader for one day, I would bring attention to the growing starvation problem in some Asian and African countries. I would raise awareness about this problem by putting up posters and showing international documentaries about this. I would ask United States research scientists and farmers to help teach farmers in third world countries how to cultivate crops and produce food more efficiently. Hey Nat Geo, do you know which country has an AK-47 assault rifle on its flag? Stumped? Well, it's the African country of Mozambique. Another weird but wonderful fact that I learned is that Antarctica has an ATM. It's located at the McMurdo Station, where United States research scientists and workers are allowed to withdraw money from their accounts. What I want to know is, what would you buy in Antarctica? I haven't really thought about it much, and I know my interests will change, but I think being an author would be a really good job for me. I love literature and I also love art, so I think if I could illustrate my own books, it would be a really fun job.